Easy, Taurus. Be civil. My apologies, stranger. My horse can be rather skittish. Do you travel far on this rainy night? I hope not. These forests are dangerous to anyone, especially on foot. Very well then. You needn't say a word. But I would ask to ride with you nonetheless, if for no other reason than your own sake. I hope you'll not be too bothered by my talk either. I need to fill the silence on quiet nights like these, else Taurus gets nervous. See? Temperamental old girl she is. But she never steers me wrong. She knows these roads better than any man or fae. That reminds me to ask. Do you travel far tonight? I only wonder because beyond the next town, there are stories. Stories of wings and laughter, and honest people disappearing on the road. With tonight being the night it is, and such a gloomy one at that, I think I'd be worried if I were you. Then again, I suppose I don't find myself too worried. And I'm certainly going further than Brittlewood tonight. Much further. Are you an adventurer, friend? One of those dragon slayers? Or hag killers who fear of nothing? Or perhaps you simply wander to taste of everything? No, you walk with determination. You are like me then, on a mission, one that's taken you far and wide. You do not speak much for one of our persuasion. I cannot fathom that. I find it to be quite hard to live this life without my own thoughts and those of others painting the wind. Then again, maybe you're not too concerned with that hurdle. Nevertheless, I would ask of you to speak your journey's past and end. Seeing the look in your eyes, I suspect it is an unholy one. I think I'd be remiss not to provide counsel. Even still, you deny me in silence. Is it to be that much of a secret that you could not tell a stranger in this strange land? That you cannot allow any to stand and trek with you? I would tell you truly, friend, to have that fate is rather cruel, and scarcely worth the mission. Even I have Taurus, at the very least. Indeed, to be alone, completely alone, is a greater hell than any of those below. What could drive you to inflict that upon yourself, wanderer? A treasure, perhaps? No. There are treasures aplenty, and you do not seem laden with wealth. I'd pose a noble cause, but noble causes are so rarely taken alone. A pilgrimage, perhaps, for a forgotten god. With you, its last hope. Closer, but not quite, yes? For surely if you walked with faith, you would not walk so daunted. Then a person it must be. A mortal. Although you do not move with the urgency to suggest it. Rightly, you seem remiss to find your way to them. So it could not be love. But of course, then, there's only one other thing to urge you forward, isn't there? Hate. Deep, boundless hate, driving your every step. A hate so strong, it could split the rivers and wake the dead. That is what drives you, isn't it? What sort of action, then, I wonder, would cause such hatred in you? Killing seems too pedestrian. Theft would not cause even the fiercest warrior to risk it all. But betrayal, even from years ago, maybe. So you've not lost your tongue in all of your travels, then. Congratulations. True. I know more than I let on. I'd not have found you otherwise. I sincerely apologize for playing the fool. I had only hoped to weigh you myself, beyond the stories, before we part ways. A subject that I believe we'll touch on soon. But first, I'd answer yes. Yes, I know of your story. And your story's beginning. And thus I know of whom you seek. I know a great deal many things. And you match my expectations exactly. The collar on your neck was the grandest giveaway, for I know who would have been the one to forge it. From there, well, it's a short list of candidates. Fret not, not that you show any sign of fret. The collar still rests away from prying eyes. Even I cannot see it. But I see the way it weighs you down, how it shackles your will and your immortal soul. And how you step not the slightest bit heavier for it. You truly hate them, yes. Your old master. I can't imagine any world where you wouldn't, considering what's happened to you. But to even trek closer on a stormy Hollows night, through a place that is mired by evil and darkness, well, your fuel must be a passionate burn. I imagine I already know the answer, considering the evidence. But I'd still ask, have you stopped once, rested on your journey for even a night once you've begun it? I thought not. And better for it, maybe. In your condition, if not stopped, you may have crumbled, faded, never to start again. All the better to press on, not wasting time to eat, breathe, or even make footfall print in the muddy road. That's what makes these next words all the more shameful. It is as you suspect, O vengeful one. I am here to put a stop to your journey. Taurus, calm yourself. They know not what they say. And to you, Spectre, I say nay. You were not meant to come this far, not nearly. Gods and fates turn their noses at this defiance, for one who is rightfully dead to continue in the land of the living. So, to be knightly is my position. I will ask you once, and only once. Stay your blade, your wrath, and your journey. Move on from this, from here, willingly. Or I will see to it that you do. You are a quick one, truly. But not the quickest I've seen. And I'm no stranger to the sight of mine own head lopped from nape to shoulder. Hear me, and hear me well, vengeful ghost. I am the headless atop Tartarus, the Dullahan, death by no truer name. Your time, your quest, no matter how righteous, ends tonight. Drop your sword and rest in Earth's embrace, or I will send you to the hereafter myself. Then come, as the fourth seal breaks and the lamb cries. Come, a pale horse and its rider. It is as I said, Spectre. You were simply not meant to come this far. Stay down. Your blade, tired from the many years of wandering, is now broken. Your strength, anchored by nothing, saps to the dirt. You have long since been a husk, walking on borrowed time. And now the Reaper has come to collect. You... Inconceivable. By what means could you? The collar should not preserve you against my metal. Impossible. Could one mortal show such sheer will? I would think not. These travels, this burden, it transformed you, hasn't it? No longer mortal human. No, you're... Your blade... reformed. How? You wield it shattered. You are exactly as they said, Spectre. As they feared. To think that's now twice you've bested death. Hold before you trek on. You truly plan to carry out thy will to the very last step. You'd upend the world pillars, subvert the divine, and defy all that is natural to kill your old master. One on a mission indeed. I wish you well, if you'd believe it. In truth, I had almost hoped you'd find a way to best me. Until I see you next, then, Ghost. Thank you for enjoying another Von Locke production. If you've enjoyed this dramatization, consider leaving a comment to let me know how it made you feel. If you'd like to see more from me, please like and follow. You can also find me live with the links in my bio. Until we meet again, this is your Space Pirate Captain signing off. Sleep well, sailor.